support groups, Avoyi Team for Ododo, in collaboration with the Aminat Daniya Network for Ododo, had held a town hall meeting and offered free medical outreach to hundreds of citizens of the state. The event, which took place at the Glass House, Government House Lokoja, had government functionaries, supporters, and well-wishers of Ododo in attendance. The town hall meeting with the team Ododo, the man for the job, was organized in show support for Ahmed Usman Ododo, candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC for the November 11th governorship elections in Kogi State. Our reporter has the detail.
After his emergence as the candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC for the November 11th, 2023 governorship race in Kogi State, Ahmed Usman Ododo has continued to receive massive support from all angles as stalwarts and supporters of other political parties are decamping to the APC to work for him. The town hall meeting of the Avoyi Team for Ododo, in collaboration with Aminat Daniya Network for Ododo, was also an avenue to speak to the electorate on the need for them to vote for Ododo, as notable speakers and government functionaries took turns to address the people.
Alhaji Ododo Ahmed is a very humble man, very respectable man, highly intelligent. In fact, these are the qualities and many others that the governor have seen in him that made him to give him this support. And I want to believe that right from central to the east to the west, will give him that support.
Apart from what we have learned under our amiable governor Yaya Bello, as for the person of Ododo, Ododo is a kind-hearted person. Ododo is a giver. He is a giver. Even before this time that he has come up vying for this governorship position, I've heard a lot about him at the grassroots. I've heard a lot about him. How that he stands out in terms of giving and care for the people. What is the summary of what I am saying? If you vote for him and you canvass for him, and by the grace of God he comes up, it means he will have the people, the masses, he will have them at heart. It means he will care for all of us. He will care for us. He's a caring man.
We are equally saying thank you to him for giving us that capacity leader that will build on his legacy. We say we are grateful. At this junction, I am urging every woman, I'm begging every woman, so please shun the ethnic agenda and follow Kogi State agenda to make Kogi State a better place to live.
The reason why we need to consolidate on the achievement of our dear Governor Alhaji Yaya Bello. He has done so much for Kogi, and there is need for Kogi to align with the center. What we are doing in Kogi State today start from security. If not for the fact that Kogi aligned with the center, that is the APC at the center, we would have that maximum support from the federal to curb the security challenges we experienced in the past in Kogi State.
That in his agenda for Kogi State, he has planned that good governance and all inclusiveness is his agenda. And this inclusiveness includes involving women in politics, empowering women, providing for their welfare. Part of his agenda is to ensure that the health status of Kogi State is taken to the next level. Because our governor, the people governor, has taken Kogi State health care to a level that is impeccable and is second to none. I will tell you for keep that in Kogi State, the type of hospitals we have here, you don't have it any other place in Nigeria. Built by no other person but by His Excellency GYB. The reference hospital in Okene is an international hospital. The hospital in Gegu is an international hospital, and the one in Badoko is also world class. The governor has transformed the hospital in Adiamba, and at the same time, he has done the one in Solu. So he has, across the divide, east, central, and west, invested in the healthcare of the people, and the agenda of His Excellency to be Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo is to build on this. So he's coming into government to consolidate on the good governance that we've enjoyed so that he can carry it to the next level.
I want to use this medium to commend and appreciate His Excellency Governor Alhaji Adoda Bello, the most security conscious and workaholic governor of Kogi State, for his new direction in building the state into an industrial hub. Also, I appreciate him for believing in women and surpassing 35% affirmative action on women participation in governance. Please, a round of applause for our government, which have never been witnessed in the history of Kogi State before. And it is an evidence that when Ododo is sworn in, his administration will also surpass the affirmative action of His Excellency Alhaji Adoda Bello.
The organizers, Avoyi Team and Aminat Daniya, said the victory of Ododo will bring more dividends of democracy to the people of Kogi State and charged the citizens to cast their votes for the APC governorship candidate in the coming governorship election in the confluent state.
As selective of Ododo and Joel is not solely barely on his handsomeness or the handsomeness of this deputy, but on their seasoned professionalism and innovative leadership. They have played important roles in restoring order to the state and public service and finances over the years. Although you may know Alhaji Usman Ododo as the state local government auditor general, his contribution to refining the state's policies have been invaluable. He is a silent reformer and a key figure in the new direction blueprint. He is poised to deliver even greater accomplishments once he assumed the office of governor by God's grace after the November election. According to our governor, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Yahaya Adoda Bello CON, Usman Ododo is a well-prepared leader for governance.
It's what the person, our principal, the incoming governor, inshallah, Usman Ododo, did in my life. And I said, what other way can I use to thank him but to organize people together, tell them about him, tell them the benefit they are going to have if he's elected the governor of Kogi State, health-wise, among other things. And that the women, they should be sure that he will never forget them. Come out, prove yourself, support somebody. What you did not join people in cooking, you don't expect to eat. When you do the needful and the right person is there, and with this man coming in, he has a listening ear. He will listen to them. They should remember to be good citizen, because I'm sure if it's not good, the governor, His Excellency Adoda Bello, wouldn't have chosen him in the first place to work with him, not to talk of recommending him to be our governor. So whatever you are doing, be good, because the world is watching. We are in global time now. There's nothing that is hidden.
The panel of discussants highlighted the person of Ododo, the man for the job. They unanimously declared that Usman Ododo, when elected, will consolidate on the present administration of Yahya Bello's achievements.
Is loaded with all that you think is about Kogi. He's got the experience, he has everything, he knows much more than every other person as far as Kogi State government is concerned. So this man knows what pinches or itches the governor, or itches the local government, itches the state, and will fill in all those gaps where it needs to be filled as taken over from His Excellency GYB, because he's got the experience already.
However diligent and hardworking, and with all of those, you know that, oh, this leader that is coming would not disappoint the people. He definitely would deliver the dividends of democracy. That is the yearning and aspiration of all the people to them.
That I'm sitting here with you today is all courtesy of Ododo. He took it up. It's a long story, but alhamdulillah. I came back from that Dubai. I said, I want to come and greet me. He said, no. Thank you. He said, don't thank me. I said, you said I should not thank you. Almighty Allah is going to give you a bigger thank you. Alhamdulillah, today. He didn't know. He's the least person. I didn't even know he was there, but he's the least person we all expected to be choosing. It's Almighty Allah that chose him through His Excellency Yaya Adoza Bello. Alhamdulillah. And when I started discussing with people, out of, let me say, you know, nobody is perfect. But out of 100 people that I discussed with, 80 told me their own testimony of what Ododo did without him knowing them. So the public perception about Ododo is, if we don't have him as our governor, Kogi State is in trouble.
The incoming excellency paid about 15 students' school fees through the incoming PA, which is Honorable Yakubu Fancy Adebenege. We are now able to come together, which is Kogi State Student Political Network, to form an alliance to work for the incoming governor of Kogi State, His Excellency Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo. Inshallah ta'ala, we are praying that Almighty Allah will see us through in this struggle.
Take a case of this nature up. You can now imagine what will happen when he becomes the governor.
And this story is actually not any different from the too many stories we've been hearing about how he's been effortlessly and selflessly reaching out to many who truly need help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Usman Ododo, when he gives with his right hand, his left hand is not aware of it.
Ododo is rich administratively because His Excellency, in his usual magnanimity, predicted that he is going to bring somebody from his own cabinet and appointed Ododo to be a member of State Executive Council. So with the experience as acquired there, I have no doubt that we will not have the best governor in Kogi State. And there's no treasurer today in Kogi State, or there's no local government you go in Kogi State that our books of account are not up to date. It's courtesy of Ododo.
The event, which had men and women benefit from the medical outreach provided, saw beneficiaries appreciate the group for their good gesture and promised to vote for the APC governorship candidate.
Well, they might say that he's not popular because he's not a talkative. He's not a noisemaker, but a silent achiever. He is. He's a very humble guy. He's a compassionate leader. Then what else? He's respectful. He has a listening ears. He's calculative, a very collective and calculated human being. So, if you know him, you know that he can go there. Yes, he can go there. He can step into the shoes of His Excellency Alhaji Yaya Adoza Bello. Women are knowing now that it is good for them to participate, because if you build a woman, you build a nation. And if you want to empower women, this is how it will start. A woman will definitely come into politics. You can see what Alhaji Adoza Bello has done to our women. He has appointed so many women in his cabinet. So what else? Go to national level, you see President Ahmed Tinubu has appointed women too. Even younger women are serving the nation. So women are up to the task. For example, let's use Avoyi as an example. Honorable Billy Nuwongu has gathered all these women, all of us. So you can see the strength of a woman everywhere. in the house, in the offices, in the marketplace, you know, anywhere you think of.
The audience were not left in silence as the event was spiced with entertainment. I am Joshua Adinoy, reporting for MLC TV.